there, friends. I hope you guys are well. I'm still adjusting. All right, so I am going to start this weekly recent past, present, and near future reading. I might start going live with it every week. Depends how it goes. So, um, now what I do is I pull the cards and I reflect on them and I kind of listen to what downloads I get and what spirit has to tell me. So I take notes through the whole thing and I share with you. And then I'll pull some clarifying cards from the decks and we'll see what happens. So, I'm going to start with the recent past. So I do recent past, present, and near future. So for the recent past, for the overall energy for the reading, we have Spirit Guardian of Spring activation and set boundaries. Claim your power and know your value. All right, so when I was meditating upon this, I heard being and getting yourself ready for what is coming into your life. There's going to be a lot of changes. Look, we have a maypole going on here. We're getting into the light, the season of light. It's being activated. So we're going to see a lot of changes in nature. You know, just a couple days ago, or yesterday, as a matter of fact, we had the Lunar New Year. So there's a lot of things changing. A lot of people trying to move forward. A lot of people feeling that gusto, which means you might have to set boundaries with some of these people and stand up for yourself. So I have to get there. You have to ask. You are being asked to start setting boundaries and telling people no, and making sure your wants are heard just as much as the next. So what I mean by that is make sure that what you need is heard just as much as everybody else. It's really important that people see you and understand what you're going through or the things that you need to maintain the balance in your life. You know, a lot of people try to make everybody else comfortable, but you really have to make sure that you're being taken care of as well. So that's going to be a big priority with this new energy circulating. So I also got sometimes hard no's are necessary. Not easy, but necessary. Now, when I pulled this card, I had it's health. These decisions need to be made for your physical and mental health. So everything that you're deciding now is going to have a big impact on your mental and physical health going forward. And all the decisions that you're making now are going to accentuate, or I guess the opposite of accentuate, the what is happening now. Or debilitate, I guess that would be your mental health and wellness and physical health. So it's time to make that a priority. It's funny because when we celebrate the Gregorian calendar New Year, it's everybody's making all these New Year's resolutions, right? And when the actual time to do all that kind of stuff is now. Now is the time to start going to the gym. Now is the time to start whatever journey you're on. It's this time of year where you should start to set new goals into effect. Okay, so I just also wrote to take care of yourself and don't forget to pamper. Okay, now for the recent past, we have Two of Swords. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse. And we have the Queen of Wands energy, which you know I love. Okay, so for this energy, we have major decisions were made without clarity, which is blocking amazing energy. So this energy is being blocked because you're making decision in haste. You're not really getting all the details that you need to move forward in situations. You're just being haphazard, and you're not paying attention to what is actually happening. So you have to see clarity on things before you go and dive into them. It could be blocking your energy. So this amazing energy that's coming in for you is often being blocked because of these hasty decisions that you don't have clarity on. So it's time to find that clarity and rethink your decision making. Once obtained, okay, you stand as your fully energetic self, which is the Queen of Wands. Hell yeah. We want to get into that Queen of Wands energy. Okay, so with your head held high, knowing what is coming towards you. So knowing what's coming towards you and having an idea and getting all the facts and knowing what you're basing your decisions on is what we need to do to get to exactly where we want to be. So nothing's hidden. Yes, not every journey is perfect. There are going to be speed bumps. There are going to be unforeseen circumstances. But having as much clarity as you have and having that energy unblocked is going to be important for you. So I feel like that could have been happening in your recent past. So let's go ahead to the present. So the overall energy for the present, let's turn this over. We have Forest Temple, Enlightenment. Look at all that energy, that guidance there. That's divinely guided energy. And we have Let Go of the Past. It's time to envision a new story. Again, with the lunar eclipse energy, when I was meditating, that's what energy I was meditating upon, is pulling cards for this new energy, this new year that we are going to experience. So I have, you are being transitioned into the new year with desires and goals ready to be sought and manifested. However, to get there, you have to let go of everything you know before. You have to shed your skin of the past and jet set to where you were intended to go. The path is clear. So it's clear because of all this light that is here. Like, look at all this light. You're being divinely guided to go to where you are meant to go. You just have to follow. Let go of the past. And, muster up that desire to go where you're led. Jet set into the future. This person's not sure of where they're going, but they're going. This person has their cup. They have intentions. They want to share that with somebody. That cup is full of intention. Okay, so now 2 cards came out from the Sun Oracle deck, and we have a manipulation and authority. So some of you have got to watch out because we have, because your light has turned way up. Like I said, here's the light here. And we also have this Queen of Wands energy. We know her energy is super strong. So not gender specific. So we know this energy that you are in right now is super strong. We know that this is an exciting time. We know that you are finding yourself. You're ready to face these changes. You're ready to go with intention and jet set forward. So because your light is so strong right now, there are people who are going to try to take advantage of that or perhaps knock you down. And that's unfortunate, but that's the way the world is. Jealousy, you know, wanting to get the attention, not wanting to be overshadowed by somebody else. So I have, because your light has turned way up, people may not be ready for you. They see your light is dimming there, so they feel like they're in your shadow. Instead of accentuating theirs, pay attention to those people in charge, those who have authority, those who make decisions. Maybe it's even family members, maybe it's your mom and dad, maybe it's grandparents. But those people who are in charge, or people see them as being authoritative. Corporate, or somebody you have looked up to, they may be feeling overshadowed right now. Watch how they handle it. So pay attention to what's going on around you. Just keep that in the back of your mind. Note how people receive the goodness that's coming into your life. Pay attention to how people react to that. And with certainty, you want the people who are happy for you. You want the people who want to celebrate you. And people who aren't celebrating you may not deserve to be in your life, unfortunately. But pay attention to how they handle things, their tactics, and see where it leads you. All right, then we have the Tower. We have the Fool, and then we have the Strength in reverse. So again, changing with this Tower. Okay, changes are coming in. That year of the snake has ended. We're in the year of the fire horse. So many changes are going to be happening. Exciting changes if you let them. Exciting changes if you're not scared to move forward. Big changes coming in. I heard new year, new you. Okay, so many shifts at this time. You may have to dig deep into finding your self-confidence. Okay, we have this Strength card in the reverse. So many of you are like, okay, I see there's changing coming in. Sarah, I hear you. However, I have so much anxiety over it, I won't know how to handle it. Okay, so Spirit's asking you to dig down deep into yourself to find this confidence to move forward. Your higher power has your back. No matter what decisions you make, your higher power is looking out for you. So digging deep into your being to find your self-confidence and courage that may not come so easily. This is a time for a new experience if you're ready. And I was just told to mention the fox. Some of you might have a fox as a spirit animal. Just an FYI if that is you. So, truly ready, if you are ready, truly ready. And I heard that was repeated. If you're ready, truly ready to trust not just yourself, but your higher power. So, no matter what, even if you're lacking the confidence initially, your higher power is going to have your back. Your higher power is going to lead you where you need to be led. And you're going to have protection. We have the spirit animal here, if that's your spirit animal. If that's not your spirit animal, you still have spirits guiding you. Look at all that energy surrounding. And I said right here, the guidance is divinely guided. The path that you're meant to be on, you're divinely guided to take. Okay, so now we're in the near future. And you know, I'm always saying, I don't read the future. I'm not a fortune teller, but this is the near future, which means, you know, in the next couple weeks, in the next couple months, depending on the situation, you have to take it as it resonates. All right, so the overall energy for the near future is uncertainty. How this all ties in very well. It's just amazes me that Spirit is just coming through with these messages. Okay, so we have thicket of thorns, uncertainty, and practice freedom, release the weight of judgment. Okay, so every time I get this card, I see, of course, and it's like so much how it feels to people, thicket of thorns. Okay, so when you first initially start something, it feels like you are really have to go through this. It's almost torturous what you have to go through to get to that. Of course, if you're not naturally ready to take on an adventure, and a lot of us aren't. But it feels like, you know, am I going to get hurt crossing this? This is uncharted territory. I can only see these thorns right now. But once you go past that threshold, this person's walking in to beautiful transformation and light. So those initial steps of moving forward is what's important to see. And this is where we are right now, at the thickets. That's all we can see. But you're being asked to look beyond that, to see what can be, what the future can hold for you. Release the weight. Okay, I didn't even read what Spirit told me. Okay, it is scary to start something new. Crossing the threshold of terror to get to the place you're meant to be is different. Choosing new is hard, which is why so many people don't take the opportunities put in front of them. They would rather pass it over than start something new simply because all we see is the hard thorns. The new path is going to give you exactly what you've been manifesting. You'll see things differently. A vision that will change permanently with wider eyes and a lighter heart. Okay, so then we have resistance and birth. Okay, so it says you are resisting what you were born for. If you're not making these changes, that's exactly what's happening. You're resisting. You're causing blockage of the energy that's meant for you. Spirit puts what opportunities in front of you need to grasp. Wait, Spirit puts what opportunities in front of you for you to grasp. That makes a little bit more sense, doesn't it? It is time to stop ignoring what you were built for. All right, so Spirit's putting in front of you what you were born to do, what you were put on this planet to do. And that's up to us to find, but we have to take the opportunities to get us there. You know, Spirit's working on our paths and putting us together with the people and the places that we're meant to be. And we have to believe that that's what's actually happening. And by the opportunities, and if you're not going to take them, at least give it thought. Really look into it. Find that clarity. Not making hasty decisions, but well-informed decisions. And taking more opportunities without questioning them. Okay, so now we have the Nine of Swords. We have the Three of Swords in reverse. And we have the Empress in reverse. So now with this, Nine of Swords and the Three of Swords in reverse. We have our face covered. We are sad. It seems you are in over your head. That's what it feels like to you. Because you're not sure. The future you can't see. So right now you have a lot of anxiety. Because you don't know. You've taken these changes. You're set in the right direction. But you don't know what's going to be held for you. Thinking of past, which can't be changed, and worrying about the future, which you have no control of. Staying present is imperative for your future and future endeavors. It is hard for you to see growth. Empress in reverse, no growth. It is hard for you to see growth and a way forward at this point. But that is what overthinking and overanalyzing will do. So you're causing, again, the stagnant energy. You're creating your own blockage. Overthinking and overanalyzing will do. Spirit is saying, healing from the past disappointments and trusting who you are, knowing that you will thrive. So having this energy and staying away from this energy, okay? It's like, yeah, you're like, you know what? Okay, I'm taking these opportunities. Okay, Sarah was right. They are coming in. And, or I should say Spirit was right. They are coming in. But yes, there's going to be uncertainty. It's going to be scary. Everything new is scary. But we have to stay out of this low vibrational energy of having worry. Past experiences aren't what's coming for you. New experiences are what's coming for you. And if you're reliving the past experiences, that's what you're going to get. Stagnant energy. Nothing's going to move forward. We have to move past that. All right, so now the cards that fell out were the Death card is rebirth. So I think that speaks for itself. All of these things are happening because big changes are coming into your life. Now, from the Tea Leaf Tarot, we have Claw. Be careful. Be careful. And I feel like this has an indication of that be careful. Seek clarity. You know, yeah, it's okay to be weary of things, but make sure, you know, you're not accepting opportunities for the right reasons. You've done your homework. Bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. Eagle, triumph over troubles and obstacles. Triumph, freedom. Feather, someone you know is undependable and insincere. Okay, that's that manipulation. If they're not happy for you, if they're not celebrating your shine, even though you might be dimming them for a little while, they might have to step out of the spotlight because it's on you. That's not somebody you want to surround yourself with. We have frying pan, trouble, accusations. Somebody might be trying to get under your skin or cause trouble for you. We have dagger, fears, worries, tense situations. So I feel like some of you are definitely going through it with somebody. There's somebody in your energy who is not, they're not happy for you. They see that you're glowing, they see that you're shining, they see that you're taking these opportunities, and when you take these opportunities, more opportunities are going to come in. So they see that your energy is flying high, and you're receiving more opportunities, and they're mad. And I feel like they'll do anything that they can to stop the situation. We have Inkpot, problems to be resolved. So hopefully you'll be able to resolve them in a mature, honest manner. But I do feel like some of you, your problems are going to be resolved because you're taking the opportunities to move forward. A lot of your blockages are going to dissipate because now you can progress, because you unblock those blockages by moving forwards. Problems resolved. We have Kite, vacation. Some of you might have a vacation scheduled, or you're ready to take a vacation. Maybe you're packing as we speak. And then we have Tankard, celebration, fun, enjoyment. Raise your glass. Celebration. So some of you might be celebrating something fun. I know the Lunar New Year is exciting time to celebrate newness and exciting new opportunities. So let's go ahead and clarify some of these cards, these tarot cards for you. Let's see, Spirit. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify the Two of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. What else do we have to say about these cards? What do we have here, Spirit? The Tower again changes. Yep. Six of Swords. Okay, so I do feel like there is going to be obviously changes coming in because you're making choices here. These might be some serious choices you're making. Six of Swords, but whatever choice you make is going to calm down a situation. Like, there might even be traveling. I feel like this might have to do with this vacation card, because the Six of Swords often means traveling as well. So some of you, like I said, might be planning a vacation. And why not? You're in this Queen of Wands energy. Now we have the Eight of Wands. Yep, see? Clearing the Queen of Wands energy, we have the Eight of Wands. So there you go. This is being turned in the correct direction for you. We have the Strength card in reverse. So still trying to find that confidence. Still trying to get there. Some of you are still working on this Queen of Swords energy, but I also have the Queen of Wands energy. I was looking at this Queen of Swords energy. So you have, I heard as soon as this flew out, I heard creating boundaries. So for some of you, you might have to, with these decisions you're making and these changes coming in, it feels like your world is going to change a lot. There's going to be a big shift where you might have to cut people off. You might have to maybe say goodbye to one opportunity in order to take another opportunity. But I do feel, like I said, all of this is going to be for your greatest good. Okay, so we have The Tower, the Strength card, and the Fool that we're clarifying. Spirit, what does the collective need to know? Thank you. You're not paying attention. So I feel like the opportunities are coming in for you, but you really have to let go of that fear and get some self-confidence, because these opportunities are going to pass you. Now, again, we have the Death card. Rebirth. Things are going to start ending. And that's what the Tower is for. When Spirit sees that you're stuck in a cycle for too long and the universe needs to put you on a different path, that's where the Tower comes in. That's the rebirth. Things will suddenly end for you. But Spirit does it in a way that's really uncomfortable. So it's time to make these changes on your own before the universe has a chance to cut ties, cut energetic, ties with people, places, things. So you can make the choices and end things on your own terms. Okay, so let's pull some clarifiers for the Three of Swords in reverse, the Nine of Swords, and the Empress in reverse, please, Spirit. What does the collective need to hear? Thank you. I just saw another one flip over. Okay, so we have the Six of Wands. Somebody is putting you on a pedestal. Again, with that, somebody might be seeing you in a light, putting you up on a pedestal. You might be in a spotlight. And we have the Four of Pentacles, holding on to something. I feel like that might be old connections, old feelings of the past. And because somebody has, or something didn't go right for you in the past, doesn't mean that there aren't opportunities that are going to work out for you just fine in the future. Don't let the past hold you back from what's to come, because it's so important to see this, to see these opportunities. Wow. This was an informative reading for sure. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for clicking on like and subscribing to my channel. I'm going to try to get these recent, past, present, and near future readings out weekly. So stay tuned for that. Working on changing things a little bit. So if you'd like to see anything or have any kind of suggestions, please let me know. Otherwise, I will talk to you later. Bye, everyone.